Hello everyone, this is the XY37 travel jacket, and I just want to do a video on this because I think there's only one other video on this particular item. There's a lot of videos on travel jackets in general, but not one on this one, or at least there's only one other one that I've seen. So I'll probably put a link to that travel video below so that you can check that out as well. And I just wanted to give my 2 cents on some of the things that I found with this particular item. It's pretty cool. I didn't know anything about travel jackets like, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. So this is like a new category for me. And it's very useful if you need to carry around multiple devices. There's a lot of use case scenarios where you might need to have more than just your smartphone with you. And this allows you to do that, especially if you're traveling and you're going to be away from home. Well, now you can also bring along a tablet. You have the use of if you have a need or a use case scenario for a bigger screen than your smartphone allows. I also have a tablet, real cheap tablet that's like 8 inches, but it comes with Windows 10 desktop. So if I have a use case scenario for using desktop software, I can bring that along, and I don't necessarily have to have space in my bag. I can just use the tablet function or the tablet pockets on this to carry around that secondary device. But I just want to talk about a few things that I found that I thought were a little noteworthy. First, the hood. There's a lot going on in the hood. They have like a face mask and a sleep mask in here. I don't really have a need for those things, and I was hoping that you could remove them, or if they would be stowed away in such a way so that if you weren't using them, they'd be out of the way. But they're just right there in the hood, very accessible. And a lot of times when you wear a hood and you take it off, it's inside out. So, and you may not be aware that it's inside out, but in this case, if your hood is inside out, all this stuff is going to be hanging outside of it, so it's going to look crazy. So you got to be conscious of that. I wish they designed it in such a way that either that stuff was stowed away invisible, or you could remove it, but you can't. So that's one thing. I think in the other video, let me open up the jacket. Now this, I think on the previous video that's another YouTuber made, they weren't really sure what this was for. And you probably could have multiple use case scenarios since it's see-through, but it's for your smartphone. This is touch sensitive, so you can put your smartphone in here and use it right through here. And I use this also with touchscreen winter gloves. It still worked. I had to put a little bit more pressure, but I was still able to use my smartphone in the sleeve. Now here's a couple things here. Let me just show you here. This opening here is like for your earbuds. You can take the earbuds through here with the cord, and they have these loops here, and you can then loop your earbuds through. So you can it says touchscreen capable, so you can still use your music or access your phone. One problem here is that it is side loaded, and I had an accident. The zipper's on the side here. I had an accident here where I put the phone in, and I was putting so much effort in trying to get everything looped through this little opening here, the earbuds, that I forgot to zipper it closed, and the phone fell right out. And it hit the floor, and luckily it had a hard case on it, but the fall was hard enough that it chipped the corner of the hard case. So you have to be really careful since this is side loaded. Things can fall out very easily. I wish they had a top loaded zipper so that wouldn't be as much of a problem. Also, the tablet sleeve further down here is also side loaded. It's a little hard to see this, but here's a zipper for it. That's side loaded as well. I think they also have a side loaded zipper, yeah, right here up top. So I think they call this the passport pocket. So this is side loaded as well. So you have to remember to zipper these things shut, or your item, that whatever you put in here, can fall out. One other thing is, I think on the Amazon reviews, like if you look at this here, these are like hand warmers. There's a loop here. I don't see if you can see it. Yeah, there's a loop here for your thumb. So when you put this on, these always push out when you put these on for your hand warmers. On one of the Amazon reviews, the person hated this and they cut it off because it was just always in the way. I didn't see it as, it doesn't cause that much of a problem for me. I just tuck it back in. They do sometimes droop out. So if that's a problem, I guess cutting it out, you can do that. But I would just stuff it in after I put it on. And I don't see it as that problematic. When you put everything in here, when you put in, I tried this with like 2 tablets. From outside, looking in the mirror, it didn't look strange. Loaded up with 2 tablets. It still looked normal. So, but you do definitely feel the weight. This already has some weight to it as it is. So when you put tablets in here, it does feel a little weighty. But from outside, it doesn't look strange. It looks normal. So I think if you wore this fully loaded on a regular basis, you'll get used to the weight and it won't be a big deal. But you definitely do feel the weight of anything. And also, it's not the most stylish thing. So if you're real style conscious, this is not going to set off your outfit. It looks a little cheap, I guess. It's very plain, but that might be to your advantage because you might be potentially carrying around a large number of devices in this thing, and you don't want anything that looks really flashy. So that's all for now. If I have any other things, I'll probably make another video, and I'll put some links below so you can check out some other things about travel jackets.